I'm not gonna lie, bro. There's another show. I don't even know why I have. There's another show I want to talk about. It's called Gentry Chau faces the Underworld. Another show that I recommend watching because this genre actually was so like entertaining. It's action, supernatural, and comedy. I would say. Yeah, I found this like randomly on Netflix or whatever because I had nothing to watch. So I'm saying like, all right, cool. Ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna try to keep this spoiler free too, bro, because this joint had me from beginning to end, and I don't even know if they're gonna make another season or not. So that's where I'm at right now. Because if they make another season, I feel like they should, but at the same time, I'm in no rush to get a second season if that makes any sense. It's about this girl that lives in South Korea. She lived in South Korea. She went to school there because I think originally she was in Texas. If I remember correctly, she lived in the Texas or she went to school in Texas. Well, she was in school in the US, but something happened, right? Apparently, she had some powers that she couldn't control, and now everyone sees her as this demon. And now she moved to South Korea with her grandmother. It's her grandmother or her great grandmother or great grandmother. I kind of forgot. Her name is Gugu. Basically, she lived with Gugu, and she goes to school there. She makes friends there, whatever. She's starting a new life, basically. There's like this demon or maybe zombie. I don't want to say demon. I think zombie, but I forgot how to say it in Chinese. I don't even know how to say anything in Chinese, but there's gonna be things I'm gonna mispronounce and mess up words, bro. Called Jiang Chu or something like that. I probably botched that name, but that's like a zombie in Chinese, basically, right? And his name is Ed because she was getting chased by Ed that was sent to kill her or something like that. Ed lost. They become friends. And she started discovering these powers, but that's like bringing back memories of what she had in the US. And now, because they found her, they got to go back to the US because, there's like zombies, demons hunting down for her now. So I kind of forgot Gugu's reasons why she wanted to go to the US, but I think at the point she thinks that she was going to stay safe there for the time being. Right, so they move back to the US. She go to school in Texas, basically with new friends, a new life, and she didn't want to go through stuff like that. She don't even want none of these powers or whatever the freak that's going on. But her powers start awakening every single time, and it's hard for her to control it. Like I said, starting bringing back memories. So she's starting to make new friends and stuff like that. Start falling in love with a random boy, which turns out not to be a boy, but something else. And I cannot say that. Like, I can't, like, I don't want to describe like who he is because it's gonna be crazy once you watch the show. You're gonna be like, yo. Basically, zombies, demons coming from the underworld that's trying to hunt her down or trying to keep her power at bay. Mr. Chang, I think his name is Mr. Chang, right? He got possessed or something like that because he wants to bring his daughter back, but in order to bring his daughter back is through his Gentry's power. The intro and opening is so fire. I never skip the opening to that show, bro. Like, this one was crazy. But yeah, man, I would actually rate this show like a 7 out of 10. I ain't gonna lie. I would I give this genre a 7 out of 10, bro. It's not like seven's not bad. It's just like, yo, I was able to watch through it. I was able to watch the opening. I watched the opening every single episode. Thankful to like them that made Gentry Chau and Faces the Underworld was able to complete season 1 because I enjoyed the heck out of that show, bro. So I give it a 7 out of 10. So that genre, if it gets a season 2, it gets a season 2. I'm gonna be excited. If it don't, it don't. I like how it ended. That's all I'm gonna say. I do like how it ended, even though I got some questions, even though I got some certain things they have to explore, bro. Like, I don't know. It's definitely one of those shows just like, damn, what am I gonna watch next? Like stuff like that. So yeah, definitely watch Century Child Faces the Underworld. And I'm gonna catch y'all the next time. Peace.